friends. It's a little cold today, so I'm set up again. Picked a new spot. Again, I'm calling cold, so a lot of deer sign, a lot of elk sign. The weather is interspersed with snow and sun, rain. It's kind of indecisive Idaho weather. In fact, there's a rainbow that I can see. This is what I'm calling. It's just a small little canyon with some rocks. And up behind me, there's another set of cliffs, like those, but they're up behind me. I started real quiet this time with just a mouse coaxer. Let that run for 15 or 20 minutes, just to get things started. Then we'll kind of go from there. You know, this is all just completely experimental for me. If you try to look on YouTube and look for videos, how-tos, that kind of stuff, it's pretty limited when it comes to mountain lion calling. There's a lot of videos with dogs. There's a lot of people who are calling coyotes or just happen to be out and run across a cat, but not a lot out there on people who intentionally are going out and trying to call cats. And so, you know, it is what it is. If we get something, that's awesome, and if we don't, that's okay too. I'd rather be out here than anything else, so. So far, I've been calling a mouse squeaker for about 15 minutes, and I just switched to a mule deer distress. Pretty low volume. I had some birds come in and check it out early on. I heard some coyotes barking, but they never came in. I'm just gonna sit and let that run for a while. The call is over there. Well, it's been a little over an hour and a half, and I didn't get anything to come in again. No sooner did I sit down after setting up my call, which is in that tree right there, 81 yards. As soon as I turned the caller on, the snow started coming in. It started fogging up. So I just got to where I'm setting up my call. I'm going to show you that. Again, like my last setup, I have my call about 5 feet up in a tree, hidden. This is where I'm calling. So I've got Big Canyon on that side. Crows have already found me. And then Big Canyon cliffs on that side. This is a much bigger area than the last one, so a lot more opportunity that it's holding game. And as I was coming, I found some pretty fresh scat. That one's got some mouse parts in it. Mouse bones and teeth. If you look here, that's a mouse foot right there. That's a mouse foot. Some teeth, skull. Pretty good sign. Well, folks, another miserable failure, I guess. I was so cold today. You can see out there, it's not fun. It's been raining, snowing. Just brutal cold. Now, I will say, I did have a couple of times where I thought maybe something was coming in. I heard some rocks tumbling down the rock scree above me. Got kind of excited for a minute, and I thought maybe a cat was coming down. But it could have been anything. It could have been wind, or could have been some deer crossing. It's hard to say. Anyway, all I did on this trip was successfully stir up some ravens and magpies. So, you know, it leads me to wonder, though, if mountain lions hunt in this kind of weather. If, you know, are they a fair weather animal? I don't know. I haven't researched it enough to know if they are out and about when it's rainy and snowy and cold, or if they tend to hunker down and come out when it's clean, you know, clear and dry, or what. So if you, again, have experience and care to chime in, I'd love to hear from you. Kind of know what your thoughts are on it. I showed you my setup. I kind of showed you a few of my calling sequences. Wind was in my face the whole time. And like I said, I had 270-degree view of thousands of acres with cliffs all around me, scat all around me, deer sign all around me. Yeah, so again, I know mountain lion have I read up to 150-mile range. So it's hard to know if you're within earshot of a cat. I talked to some guys this week who were out calling coyotes and just happened to glass one and took it down. So I know you got to be in the right place at the right time. Anyway, it is what it is. We'll see you next time. Thanks.